Hello there! Yes, it is me, Bondol. And as you can see, we are not playing Minecraft or Kiekko or anything else. Because sometimes you feel like playing and not recording. And sometimes you feel like recording and not playing. And because of that, today we are going to make a soup. Yes, a soup out of bell peppers, onions, tomatoes, broccoli, and even kick beans. Yes, not to forget some bits and pieces here and there. So let's go and see how a soup is done the Bongol way. Yes, and as you can see, right behind me there's the ingredients. We are going to use some red bell peppers, yes, and onions, very healthy and nutritious onions, yes, and some chili tomato mush, whatever it is. I don't know the English word for it. And yes, we are going to make a totally vegetarian soup. Apparently, this is in some forms a way of making goulash. Yes, I think it's a soup from Bulgaria, Romania, or something like that. Really should check out before I start recording. Yes. But yeah, let's get to it then. So, what I have in here, let's move it a bit closer. So, first off, we are going to start by putting the kettle on, yes, and add some plant-based basil thing here, like that. and while that is cooking, we're going to cut the onions first. And my idea of this was my knife is actually not in very good shape. So my idea of this is that first we are going to I wonder what the word is. Fräsata the onions, freshen the onions, and there's no point making the onion cuts smaller than this at this time, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the drill, yes, to make it very small and nice to eat and easy to eat. And also this hides out the onions so that my daughter won't see them because she hates onions and bell pepper actually too. So let's just add this to here and continue with the onions. And boy am I hungry. I can't wait till this soup is ready to be eaten. As you can see, my huge belly. This here is totally empty. Yeah, I've been drinking coffee this morning. And that is pretty much all that I've eaten, so to speak. So yeah, let's work on the onions here. Put them into the kettle. Yes. And forgot that. Hopefully there won't be too much of fingers in this soup. I'm kind of trying to avoid cutting my fingers. But yeah, accidents happen. And may I point out something that I actually learned in a school. When you are cutting onions, for example. So when you are cutting onions, take a look at on how I put my fingers on it. So, like this. Yes, like this. So that I won't cut my fingernails or anything like that. I really should sharpen my knife. Always take care of your tools while you are working on it. Yeah. Like this. Yes. And more onion. There needs to be a lot of onion in this soup. It gives a nice taste. And like this, we are cutting the onions. Apparently they are good onions because I'm having a bit of tears in my eyes already. Now we need a little bit of this and continue with the onions. Yes. Like I said, they don't need to be that small because I'm going to use the drill to make them smaller. And those 2 onions, I think I'm going to leave. What I learned in school also was that if you want to make onion rings, beautiful onion rings, you are really seeing my fingers. But I tend to cut a bit from here, so that it stays put like this, and then beautiful onion rings. Yes, and now we move those to the side and got the rest of it and put it into the kettle. Yes, and give it a bit of a swoop right here. All right, guys. And at this point, I think it is time to add the chili tomato mousse, smashed or something like that. Yeah. And this is actually not that hot, so this food should be edible by many from this moment on. Yeah. And place this into the garbage and then give it a bit of a twist like this. And now that it is boiling, it is time to clean up the place a bit. Put this in the bio waste. Cleaning while cooking, very important. And while we are at it, I think this can boil in here right now for a while. And we can get to the bell peppers at this point. And how to cut a bell pepper is like this. This way you avoid the seeds from getting into the soup. Sometimes I place the seeds in the soup just to give it some texture. Yes, like this. And then these ones I'm not going to go through with the drill because I want to texture and some pieces of the bell pepper to the soup, the final result. Yes. Give it a bit of a twist. Add some water to it. Some is a good amount. Yeah, and now I'm going to add some tomato puree to it. Yes, to give it a more tomato taste. Let's place it all there. Yes, a lot of tomato puree. Continue with the bell peppers. Yes. Wait for the soup to boil at this point. Let's see. So at the moment it looks like this. Yeah. And I'm going to let it boil for a while. Oh, and I'm running out of space here. Maybe actually, let's place some of this in there too. Yeah, because we've got 5 bell peppers here, so we can easily drill some of it and place some of it into the soup already so that we can get the taste of the bell pepper to the soup. Yes. Am I making any sense? Oh, I forgot one side of this. Like that. So basically, this goes to waste, unfortunately, but it is mostly the bad parts, the not very tasteful parts. I can actually cut it from there, right? Into the soup you go. And while everything is boiling, we have got plenty of time to chop down the paprika. No, bell pepper. Yes. delicious, delicious. And now we will let it boil for a while. Yeah, let's take a look-see. And there it goes, yes. We are boiling. And let's see if we can already start doing this and see what happens. That will do for now, because I don't want the soup to be too smooth and bitless. So yeah, let's take a look-see. Yes. Let's take a look-see with a kauha. Yeah. So this is basically the texture that I want to leave it to. Yeah, can you see it? It is not too smooth. It has some bits and pieces into it. And then we are going to add the fresh onions. You just wait there. Like that. And add some more onions to it. Alrighty, let's see how it looks. Yeah. Rather nice looking. Soup, yes. I'm going to add the bell pepper. And as you can see, I left it to big chunks like this. It gives more, well, maybe a little smaller. It gives a texture to it. And I like that. More, yes. Stir it a bit. Yeah, like this. And now I can put the kettle a bit smaller, and this will take about... I'm going to take some asparagus from the freezer now. I stand corrected. Broccoli, yeah. Aha, so let's see about this. And you might be wondering, why from freezer? I tend to buy stuff to freezer for special occasions, like emergency of not having any food or anything like that. And it also gives a bit of a color and texture to it too. So having some different colors in it makes it look very nice. Now the thing with broccoli is that it actually goes very dark green. And now what we are going to do next is this. Aha! Where is it? So these are lasagne pieces. Yes, more texture to it. Like this. Aha! Some, not too much. And now we need to add some more water to it, because as you can see, it is quite thick, like this. And the lasagne needs some water. And by the way, I haven't done this earlier. Yes, this is the first time, so add some more water to it. Like that. Give some more heat to the oven, yes. And then we are going to stir it a bit so that there is nothing in the bottom of the kettle, like this. Lift it up a bit and wait for it to cook. And this is going to take 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm gonna cut off from now and we'll get back to it when it is edible, so to speak. Actually, now it is time to taste it a bit to see what it needs more. secret ingredient while working with tomatoes. Sugar. Yeah, teaspoons of sugar, like this. To give it a bit of a sweeter taste, so to speak. And also, it does need some salt. Now we are dealing with tomato here, so the base taste of tomato usually is a bit bitter when you are making soups or something like that out of it, and that is the reason that I used sugar to give it a bit of a sweetness, but also added the salt to give it some more salty flavor. Yes, and take a look at how good this looks already. Only thing that it needs now is a chef that does not stir it all the time, like I'm doing. So let's give it a bit of a rest. The soup is not ready yet. I'm so hungry. And you might be wondering, why am I doing this instead of Minecraft videos or anything like that? Sometimes you feel like recording but not playing. And sometimes you feel like playing and not recording. And I've been playing lately a lot because currently my job is closed. The pub that I work in is closed because of the restrictions caused by COVID and our government. And I've got plenty of time to play and be bored and everything like that. So I decided, why not make a random video cooking soup? Yes. Slowly, gently, without scraping the bottom of the kettle. Yes. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Let's give it a bit of a middle taste here. Delicious. Beautiful and hot soup. Yes. Just take a look at it. This looks so delicious. And also, if you are doing a soup like this, yes, you can also add some cream to it to give it a bit of a smoother end result and taste. I don't like to do that. If I do it, I usually warm this up again and add the cream to a smaller amount of soup. Because if I add cream to it now, it actually tastes a bit foul if you reheat it. So I don't add the cream at the point when I'm making the whole kettle, so to speak. I add the cream when I heat up or warm up a smaller amount of it. But yeah, let's give this bugger a taste now. Oh, so good. And hot. Usually, you do need to wait a little bit so that the soup is not boiling like this. But I was too hungry. My ugly barrel of guts was so eager to get something inside of it because I've been only drinking coffee today. So, yes. But now, a delicious soup is at hand and I'm going to eat now. Thank you for watching. Oh, a bit just flew off my mouth. Thank you for watching this random video of me making a soup. And the next video, I think, is going to be Minecraft. Let's all hope for that. Yeah, but now it is time to say a goodbye.